go in if you was outside doing something. Not really enough to, I don't think, count on the ground for anything. Looks like a truck had a blowout. Y'all see over there to the left? Y'all see all that rubber? Boy, that tire is shredded. There's some more of it right there. Woo-wee. That thing blew out bad. It blew all to pieces. This is Winters Hill on Highway 21 West. Winters Hill is this community. There's a Christmas tree farm over there to the left. Some land for sale back there. Saw it almost after we passed it. Oh, I think that's at the house that sits way back off the road. I think I saw that already. Y'all know I'm always looking. My cousin's home. He's got his trailer hooked up. I wonder what he's pulling. What he's hauling. He won't be home for long. He'll be going into Ken Folks Cafe for lunch. He meets several men up there. They have a reserved table. The owner reserves a table just for them. And they go twice a day. And she gives them free pie with their coffee. Now how about that? That's a VIP treatment, isn't it? I told him, let me know what time they served that pie. I'd be up there to get my free pie. He was laughing. Oh, goodness. Caution, vehicle make frequent stops. But he ain't in my road, in my lane. So I guess I wasn't supposed to stop behind him. They're over there to the left, inspecting something. There comes the little rain shower again. That ain't good if people are standing in line out here. I was hoping I could get through the food bank before the rain come, but I guess the Lord has other plans. I guess I better slow down. Speed limit back there was 75, although I was only going a little over 60. But I guess I better slow down. Their law enforcement out here might write me up a special note that I don't want. Well, it's raining in Douglas, Texas, y'all. It's coming a shower, as the old folks say. Y'all know what a shower is? Huh. If my daddy and them was here, that's what they'd be saying. Not shower, shower. Huh. And they washed clothes. They did not wash clothes. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. They had to wash them clothes, or it was a wash rag. I remember laughing about that when I was younger. A wash rag. I've heard that many times. Thank God I got my umbrella. I try to leave it in this car. Now, to find a parking space. Y'all know last time I come out here it was raining. That little boy bought my groceries out here in the rain. Well, they got a line. They hadn't told them to go up in the building. Usually they circle them around in the building. There's my neighbor in that brown truck. Right here. He's sitting in there waiting for his wife, I guess. Let me back up right here like like I usually do. And that way we got a straight shot from the door to the car if it's raining. We ain't got to wander around. Well, y'all, I've been just a-talking in the video with Nemo. Imagine that. Imagine that. I had a little trouble getting out of the parking lot. I was talking about the parking lot not being very organized. But anyway, it's still raining. So we're headed home so I can check on Brindley, because if it thundered or anything at the house, she's really upset because I'm not there, because she wants in my lap. So I thought I could make it out here and back before it rained. But you know what those guys are doing? I saw them doing that the other day. They're cleaning the reflectors on all the mailboxes. Have y'all ever seen that done? I've never seen that done, but that's what they're doing. He's got a spray bottle and a cloth, and he was running over to that mailbox. I saw him back up towards my house somewhere not long ago, and I thought that is really strange, because I've never seen that before. But you know, saying that, you know, I talk about that bridge on my road all the time, about how I don't understand anything these people do with that bridge. But they've got these big reflectors, you know, on the end, so people can't hit the bridge. But yet they won't mow, they won't weed eat or cut the trees and debris from around the you know, the metal, whatever it is. So you can't see it. So if you're coming down through there, you can't even see but a little section of one part of that railing. And you know why you can see that? Because I keep that cut, or I keep vinegar, salt and vinegar on it to keep the weeds down. Because in all these years, they don't do anything. There's trees. Me and the neighbor talks about it. There's trees that's growing so big, and occasionally they'll come through and like go over the top of that metal, but they don't cut it below it where you can see it. So they cut the top out of those trees. Well, I brought it to their attention that that tree's still growing. Well, it's growing in a little bitty spot against the concrete wall. Some of them are sycamore trees. Well, for those of you that know how the sycamore tree root grows, it'll push the foundation of a house up. If it goes under your house, it can lift and bust your concrete. I've seen it happen. And it'll push your water lines, your gas lines, and everything. And I've asked them about that more than once. The guy under the main guy, and he don't ever really respond. But I told him, I said, I may not live to see it, but it's going to bust that whole wall out of that bridge. And then there's really going to be a problem, because that bridge costs a fortune to make. But they won't do anything about those trees. Like, they could have took care of that when those trees were small. But, you know, that's not my job. I'm not doing that stuff anymore. I told him a while back, I might said it in another video, that, you know, I mean, I'm too old to be getting my chainsaw out there and to be doing all that in this heat. I cannot physically do it anymore. And he said, you've been doing this the whole time this bridge is put in? And I'm like, yes, because y'all won't come and do it. So this last time the creek came up and there's debris washed up, and I called him, and they need to bring the chainsaw and cut some stuff to keep it from backing up and flooding some people out up there. He drove by and looked over and kept driving. So, you know, I told the neighbors, I said, look, y'all gonna have to start calling too. I said, I can't do all this just by myself. But nobody will say anything. So I'm the one that has a big mouth, I guess. I don't know, y'all. It's just so frustrating. You would think a grown man that has that job could see what I see. I don't get it. I just don't get it. But anyway, when we get home, I'm going to show y'all what we got. Thanks for letting me vent once more. It looks like the rain has stopped back towards the house, so maybe Brindley ain't too upset. But y'all know on my channel, it's just whatever my day is. There's nothing staged. There's nothing planned out. It's just a day in my life. I used to say that a lot, and I don't say it much anymore. But for anybody that wants movies, edited, background music, blah, 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 then my channel ain't for you, because this is reality videos, reality TV on YouTube. That's what you get with me. First of all, I'll show you this basket is usually overflowing, and there's more in my wagon. So there's getting to be less and less, unfortunately. I'm not complaining. Don't take that as I'm complaining. I'm documenting what's happening. Okay, guys, this is a place that you can donate things, and you're allowed to take them for free. And I thought this was interesting because this guy teaches at our local university, Stephen F. Austin State University in Nacogdoches, Texas. So I picked these two up. I thought they would be interesting just to see what he had to say. Anyway, we got, y'all remember we got this last month, the chicken breast, 5 pounds or whatever it is. So this was $2.99, $2.77 a pound. So remember I told y'all I take my knife and stick down in there and break these apart? And I got like, I think 5 packages of chicken from that last package like this. So I'll break this apart and do the same thing, and then I can grill it, boil it, broil it, bake it, fry it, barbecue it, whatever I want to do with it. And that way I don't have the whole package, because there's no way I could eat that much meat at one time, even if I cooked it, because probably a half of one of those would be enough for me for a meal. So even if I get 5 packages, I may get 2 or 3 or more meals out of each one of those packages. So that's a blessing. I got mini bagels. I got some more of that ginger ale soda. I probably don't need the sugar, but I don't know if this is the one that has, this may be the one that don't have the sugar. One of them I got had sugar. This may be the one that don't. But anyway, I don't need the sugar, but maybe that one don't have the sugar. It's good, and it's good when your tummy don't feel good. I got lentils. I got 2 cinnamon rolls. Well, it says cinnamon rolls, y'all. That looks like a honey bun, but it does have cinnamon in the middle. We got onions, carrots, potatoes, spaghetti, noodles. We got corn muffin mix, peaches, corn, green beans, and carrots. So that's a blessing. I can eat chicken and read my books, so that'll tie me over for quite a while. So y'all be blessed. Know you're loved. Jesus loves you more. And we'll see y'all on the next adventure.